The moment you stop chasing is the moment you start attracting. Confidence isn't built by seeking approval. It's built by owning who you are, with or without validation. You are the prize. The second you believe that, the world starts treating you like one. Stop running after women. Start running after your purpose. The right ones will follow. A man who values himself never begs to be chosen. When you stop looking for someone to complete you, you become complete on your own. And that's when the real magic happens. Desperation repels. Self-assurance attracts. Which one do you embody? Women respect men who respect themselves first. Your confidence isn't in her hands. It's in the way you carry yourself, with or without her. The chase is a trap. The moment you escape it, you become the man you were meant to be. A high-value man doesn't wait for opportunities. He creates them. That includes his love life. You don't win by chasing. You win by becoming a man so powerful that chasing is beneath you. Your self-worth is non-negotiable. Walk like it. Talk like it. Live like it. Men who chase women put them on a pedestal. Men who build themselves become the pedestal. Confidence isn't about having every woman. It's about not needing any of them to feel whole. Chasing tells the world you don't believe in your own value. Walking away tells the world you own it. The strongest negotiation move in life and love is this: the willingness to walk away. The second you stop chasing, you shift from needing to choosing. That's where real power begins. Women don't want a man who chases. They want a man who is so focused, driven, and magnetic that he doesn't have time to chase. You don't need her to like you. You need to like yourself so much that her opinion is just noise. Master yourself first. The rest, money, success, women, will follow. Every time you chase, you tell yourself you're not enough. Stop running. Start owning. The most attractive men are the ones who don't need to prove anything. When you make women the goal, you lose yourself. When you make yourself the goal, women follow. You can't be confident if you're constantly seeking approval. Confidence comes from knowing you don't need it. A man on a mission doesn't have time to chase. He builds, and the right people align with his path. If you're always trying to impress her, you've already lost. Impress yourself first. The second you stop prioritizing women over yourself, they start prioritizing you. A man who is truly confident never competes for attention. He becomes the kind of man attention naturally gravitates toward. The fastest way to destroy your confidence is to base it on how others treat you. Build it from within, and nothing can shake it. She can sense when you need her validation, and nothing kills attraction faster than neediness. When you treat her like a celebrity, she'll treat you like a fan. Stop chasing. Your energy should be invested in growth, not in convincing someone to see your value. Every time you beg for attention, you lower your worth in her eyes. Strong men don't beg. They create value, and the right people come to them. Stop thinking about how to get her attention. Start thinking about how to level up so much that her attention is a given. She will only see you as high value when you treat yourself that way first. If you chase, you tell her she's more valuable than you. If you lead, she sees your value without you saying a word. Women are drawn to men who don't make them the center of their world. Never try to convince someone to like you. Convince yourself that you are already enough, and the right people will come. A man who needs nothing attracts everything. Confidence is when you don't need to be chosen. You choose yourself, and that's enough. Chasing women is a waste of energy. Chasing success, purpose, and self-mastery is how you win. She will notice you the moment you stop caring if she does. The real flex is walking away without hesitation when you're not valued. Desperation is silent but detectable. So is self-respect. Choose wisely. Women don't respect men who put them above their own purpose. Every time you chase, you reinforce a mindset of lack. Shift to abundance and watch how everything changes. The most magnetic man in the room is the one least concerned with impressing anyone. Confidence isn't about being liked. It's about knowing you'll be fine even if you're not. You don't have to prove your worth to anyone. Just be so solid that they can't ignore it. She will only admire you when you admire yourself first. A man who is focused on building his future never has to beg for attention in the present. Stop running toward people who wouldn't walk for you. If she's not investing in you, stop investing in her. Men who chase don't lead. Men who lead don't chase. She should be a complement to your life, not the reason for it. The strongest man in the room is the one who can walk away without hesitation. Women respect men who don't put them on a pedestal, but put themselves first. You don't have to be cold. You just have to be so self-assured that her validation means nothing to you. A man's confidence isn't measured by how many women he gets. It's measured by how little he needs their approval. You don't need her approval. You need your own. The more you chase, the less she values you. The less you chase, the more she wonders about you. Confidence isn't given to you by women. It's built by what you do when no one is watching. A man on a mission never stops to beg for attention. When you stop needing her, she starts noticing you. A woman should complement your life, not complete it. You were already complete before she arrived. The men who win in life aren't the ones chasing. They're the ones building. If she's not making time for you, she's not worth your time. Move on. You can't be the prize if you're acting like a contestant. Real men don't chase. They attract by becoming someone worth following. Your energy should go into becoming a king, not convincing someone to treat you like one. The most attractive man in the room is the one least concerned with being attractive. If she's not investing in you, it's because she doesn't see you as an investment. Don't waste your time. She wants a leader, not a follower. Stop chasing. Your confidence is like a currency. Don't spend it on people who don't deserve it. The moment you stop proving yourself is the moment people start respecting you. A king never chases. He builds his empire, and the right people come to him. Chasing creates resistance. Letting go creates attraction. When you chase her, she wonders if you have better options. When you don't, she wonders why. She doesn't want a man who needs her. She wants a man who has options but chooses her. When you act like you need her, she loses respect. When you act like you don't, she gains interest. Your time is valuable. Don't waste it on someone who doesn't see it that way. The only person you should be impressing is the man you see in the mirror. Stop acting like she's rare. Start acting like you are. If you chase, you communicate that she's better than you. If you lead, you communicate that you are the prize. If she's interested, she'll make it obvious. If she's not, move on immediately. Confidence is knowing you don't have to convince anyone to be in your life. A high-value man doesn't ask for attention. He commands it by who he is. The most powerful move a man can make is to walk away without hesitation. Women respect men who don't hesitate to leave when they're not valued. The fastest way to lose a woman is to show her you're afraid to lose her. Never put someone above you who sees you as beneath them. If she doesn't respect your time, she doesn't respect you. Most men chase because they don't believe in their own value. The moment you do, the game changes. Never prioritize someone who only sees you as an option. If she's not making an effort, she's not interested. Walk away with dignity. Attraction isn't about proving yourself. It's about becoming someone worth choosing. A lion doesn't beg for attention. He moves with confidence, and the world takes notice. You don't lose her by walking away. You lose yourself by staying where you're not valued. A strong man doesn't need to be wanted. He chooses who is allowed in his life. When you become the man you were meant to be, you won't have to chase anything. Real confidence comes from knowing that if she leaves, you'll still be just fine. Your value isn't measured by who wants you. It's measured by who you allow in your life. A man who chases loses value. A man who leads creates it. The moment you realize you don't need her, you become the man she wants. Chasing women is the fastest way to show you have nothing else going for you. When you stop chasing, you start choosing. That's where real confidence begins. Women want a man who knows his worth, not one who begs for theirs. The more you invest in yourself, the less you care about validation from others. If you treat her like a goddess, she'll treat you like a servant. The second you stop making her the center of your world, she'll wonder why she isn't. A woman will never respect a man who values her more than himself. A man who values himself never runs after people who ignore him. The key to attraction isn't chasing. It's becoming so valuable that you don't have to. Every time you chase, you tell yourself you're not enough. Stop proving. Start being. If she sees you as desperate, she'll never see you as desirable. You don't have to be rude. You just have to be so focused on your purpose that chasing is beneath you. Stop asking how to get her attention. Start asking how to build a life so fulfilling that she's the one asking for yours. The men she respects the most are the ones who don't need her respect to feel complete. A man who is comfortable walking away is a man who is truly free. If she's not making an effort, she's making a decision. Respect it and move on. Women are naturally drawn to men who don't chase because it signals true self-worth. Needing nothing is the most attractive trait a man can have. The only approval you should ever need is your own. A strong man's mindset. If she's interested, she'll show it. If not, I move on. The men she wants are the ones too busy improving to chase her. She won't appreciate you if you don't appreciate yourself first. The second you stop trying to impress her, she starts looking for reasons to impress you. Attraction isn't about pursuit. It's about presence. A man who truly respects himself never fights for someone's attention. The biggest mistake men make is thinking women want to be chased. They don't. They want to be intrigued. You don't need to convince her. You just need to become undeniable. Women don't love men who chase. They love men who make them feel like chasing them is impossible. Your confidence isn't measured by how many women want you. It's measured by how little you care who does. The moment you realize she's not special is the moment she starts wondering why you don't think she is. You're not losing her by walking away. You're proving to yourself that you deserve better. If she's playing games, let her. But don't be one of the players. A man with purpose never begs for company. He attracts it naturally. Self-respect means knowing when to walk away, even if you wanted to stay. The man she truly desires is the one she has to earn. Men who chase have something to prove. Men who attract have nothing to prove. A man with options never needs to chase. And a man who is constantly improving will always have options. Your focus should be on building a life so great that whether she stays or leaves doesn't even matter. Every second spent chasing is a second you could have spent becoming the man she secretly hopes to meet. You can't lose what you never chase in the first place. A confident man walks into a room like he owns it, not because he wants attention, but because he knows he doesn't need it. Your confidence isn't built in the moments you impress her. It's built in the moments you walk away without hesitation. A man's energy should go into creating, not convincing. Stop trying to be her best option. Start being the man she regrets losing. If she's the only thing you have going for you, you've already lost. A man who lives by his own rules never needs to chase approval. A high-value man never waits around for someone to decide if he's worth their time. The moment you see yourself as the prize is the moment everything changes. When you stop chasing, you shift the dynamic. She either steps up or she steps out. Either way, you win. The second you stop chasing, you start becoming the man they chase. A confident man doesn't beg to be chosen. He chooses himself first. You're not here to prove your worth to anyone. You're here to become so valuable that proving it is unnecessary. Women don't respect a man who puts them on a pedestal. They respect a man who puts himself first. If you keep running after her, she'll keep running away. Stop. Stand your ground. Watch what happens. Men who chase seek approval. Men who lead inspire admiration. The day you realize you don't need her is the day she starts wondering if she needs you. Your confidence should never depend on someone else's validation. Build it from within, and you'll never lose it. King doesn't chase. He builds his empire, and the right people align with his vision. A woman will never see your worth if you don't see it first. The more you chase, the less desirable you become. The less you chase, the more magnetic you become. A man who is focused on his purpose has no time to chase distractions. If she's interested, she'll show you. If she's not, she'll test how long you're willing to chase. Confidence is when you don't need to prove anything. You simply are. When you treat her like a prize, you become the contestant. When you treat yourself like the prize, you become the champion. Your time and energy are the most valuable things you have. Stop giving them away for free. A man who knows his worth doesn't wait for someone to recognize it. The second you make her the center of your world, you lose your own gravity. A man with a mission has no time for games. Either she's in or she's out. You don't get respect by asking for it. You get it by becoming the kind of man who commands it effortlessly. If you're constantly chasing, ask yourself, what am I running from? The men who have the most options are the ones too busy leveling up to chase. She should add to your life, not become your life. The most attractive man in the room is the one who is unbothered by attention. If she's playing hard to get, let her. You have better things to do. Your purpose should be your priority. The right people will fit into your journey. Men who chase seek validation. Men who lead are the validation. Stop making her feel like a queen before she's proven she deserves a throne in your life. She'll never admire a man who makes her feel like she's his only option. The only way to truly win is to walk away when you're not valued. Self-respect is knowing when to say enough. She will chase you the moment she realizes you're perfectly fine without her. A high-value man doesn't need to prove he's high value. His life speaks for itself. Your self-worth isn't found in her attention. It's found in what you build when no one is looking. A real man's presence is more powerful than his pursuit. You don't need her to see your value. You need to be your value. Women aren't attracted to men who chase. They're attracted to men who stand firm in their power. If she's not reciprocating, she's rejecting. Act accordingly. A man who moves with purpose doesn't have time to chase temporary distractions. Desperation repels. Confidence attracts. If she respects you, she won't make you chase. If she doesn't respect you, why are you chasing? A man who knows his worth will never tolerate being an afterthought. If she makes you feel like you have to fight for her attention, let her go. You should be fighting for your own success, not validation. Confidence isn't about getting every woman. It's about not needing any specific one to feel complete. Your presence should be so powerful that chasing becomes irrelevant. The only game you should be focused on winning is the one called becoming unstoppable. If she's not making time for you, she's not worth yours. The less you chase, the more attractive you become. The more you chase, the less respect you get. You don't chase what you know is already yours. You just live in a way that makes it undeniable. A lion doesn't run after every gazelle. He knows his strength. He knows his worth. She'll notice you when you stop trying to be noticed. A powerful man is one who can walk away without hesitation. You weren't put on this earth to chase approval. You were put here to build, to conquer, to create. Your mission is bigger than any woman's validation. When you walk like you own the room, people will assume you do.